I appreciate it, Dave.
From the Sphinx Club in Washington, D.C., this is the Boxing Along the Beltway Post-Fight Wrap-Up Show. The Boxing Along the Beltway Post-Fight Wrap-Up Show is brought to you by Real-Time Pain Relief. From boxers to ballerinas, for shoulder pain and muscle strain, everything between, Boxing Along the Beltway recommends Real-Time Pain Relief, the natural, safe, plant-based ointment. You go to freepainoffer.com, buy $10 worth of Real-Time Pain Relief. You get a free $10 tube of Real-Time Pain Relief. Rub it on, the pain is gone in real time. And by DeborahSpears.com, we buy great boxing jewelry and also great weight loss tips from Deborah, D-E-B-R-A Spears.com. Hi, everyone. Gary Digital Williams alongside Juan Marshall, ringside at the Sphinx Club, Washington, D.C., where in hindsight, the Wi-Fi ended up being very good. So we were unable to, we could have been able to broadcast a card here tonight. Unfortunately, the card was kind of in flux almost up until the start of the bout tonight. Part of the card tonight, so we really couldn't get anything really going tonight as far as that's concerned. Be it as it may, though, turned out to be a very good 4-bout card tonight, and started off, ended with a great bout for our main event tonight. The Dark Menace Tierra Brown out of Bladensburg, Maryland, put on an impressive performance tonight in the 5th round TKO over Brittany Pretty Girl Cruz out of Denver, Colorado. Great performance for Tierra Brown.
Yeah, Tierra Brown, she did exactly what she needed to do. She used that first round to get a fill out. The second round, she found her distance. That's when she started going to the body, breaking Cruz down. And those body shots proved that it hurt Cruz later on in the rounds, because in the 3rd and 4th round, Cruz is actually hurt, going back to her corner. And then the 5th round, that's when Tierra stepped it up more, started going to the body more, setting up combinations. And then I think Cruz even turned her back one time to walk away, and so she showed that she was hurt. And then the referee Myers, warned her a little bit to keep turning around. And next thing you know, Tierra went back on her and started landing some more shots and put a 2-punch combination, I think it was, together to stop the fight.
Well, Brown in the 2nd round landed a beautiful 2-punch combination, threw it right to the body, followed by a left upstairs, and that dropped Cruz for the first time. And then later on in the 5th round, wicked left hand to the body from Brown really stopped the bout, and the bout was stopped at 149 in the 5th round. So Tierra Brown now officially becomes a member of the DeBella Entertainment stable, and she raised the record now to 5-0, 3 KOs. Outstanding performance for the Dark Menace Tierra Brown. A lot of her co-workers at the Metropolitan Police Department were here tonight, and Lou DeBella has a gem in this situation with the Dark Menace Tierra Brown. No question about that. Our co-feature tonight was an all-beltweight brawl in the welterweight division that I think, and I may be the only one that thinks so, but I think had a little bit of controversy to it in this situation. Kareem Remo Martin out of Washington, D.C. took on Kevin the Scarecrow Womack out of Baltimore, Maryland. And in that bout, the bout went to a majority decision in favor of Martin, but I really believe that Womack has legit complaint, if he wants to, in that situation.
Yeah, Womack is the same Womack, win or lose, like we talked about earlier.
Right.
He keeps his composure. He loves fighting. But in this particular bout, early on, it seemed like Kareem Martin found his distance, was able to land some solid body shots on there. Seemed to hurt Womack.
Right, in the first 2 rounds.
In the first 2 rounds, because Womack was wide open a little bit. But then, again, Kareem lacked on his defense, and Womack caught him with a shot and made him stumble forward. Right. And that's when the referee, I thought, somehow it looked like his glove might have touched, but he didn't see it.
Well, I don't know if it touched, but let's talk about the controversy real quickly. Mm-hmm. In the 3rd round, Womack really stepped up his game. He started pressuring Martin. He landed some quality shots, no question about that. In about the midway point in the 3rd round, Womack landed a shot that seemed to stagger Martin a little bit. Mm-hmm. But in the midst of that, the referee, Brent Bovell, he stopped the contest, momentarily halted the contest, and it gave Martin a little bit of time to recover. Now, I don't know whether about the glove touched the ground. I'm not sure about that, but I will say that if you're going to stop a situation like that, then it may end up being an 8 count for Womack against Martin. But it turned out it didn't happen that way, and that may have been key when the scores were announced.
That's why I would like to talk, to the referee and find out what was his, decision making in that situation, and find it more in depth. Maybe it's something with the rules or something that we don't know about. But to me, that's what saved the bout for Kareem Martin.
Yeah, well, whether or not there's a standing 8 count in D.C., I don't think there is. I think one time there was, but I don't think there is one now. But as it stands, the scores, Manuel Vincennes, the one judge, had about a draw 38-38. I wouldn't have mind seeing that, to be perfectly honest with you. I really thought that Womack did a great job both in the third and in the fourth round. But Dave Brazil and Wayne Smith called about 38-37. Brazil score 39-37 with Smith's score in favor of Kareem Martin. So Kareem Martin raises record now to 10-2-1. He bounces back off his last loss against Ryan Carl in November of last year. He's now 10-2-1, 3 KOs. Kevin Womack now 8-16-4 with 6 KOs. So really a tough bout, but again, even against a under 500 boxer, I think Martin has a little bit of work to do.
Yeah, sometimes whoever's managing him or whoever's putting his bouts together, I think they have to really think about his next fight. Mm-hmm. Is he ready to take a tough fight, or is they got to scale back a little bit?
Yeah.
To get him acclimated to getting back what he used to do when he first started his career. And so it's kind of tough in a situation like this, especially coming off the last part of his past few bouts, not going his way, and then to have a performance like this, kind of questionable. Sometimes even the fighters sometimes have to question it and take it back to the gym, like they always say.
But Kareem Martin hangs on with the win, the majority of the decision tonight over Kevin Womack Jr. Also on the card tonight, Darren Sweet Tay Williams out of Washington, D.C. He put on a very nice performance in scoring a 4th round TKO over Marco Mendoza Chico out of Mexico City, Mexico. And Williams put on a really good performance. He was deadly accurate throughout the contest.
Yeah, solid performance. He was going to the body, he was going to the head, but it was the body shots that really started everything. He was able to go to the body of Chico, and to me, when he did that, it opened up that left hand. Mm-hmm. When that left hand started coming, you started to see the damage. And at one point in time, I think it was even after the second round, I want to say, or it may be after the first round, when they started to look, and Chico looked like he was questioning that he was having issues with the eye, and possibly I thought he wasn't going to come out to answer the bell. But he came out, and Williams went right back to work again, right on that eye.
Solid left uppercut in the 4th round, dropped Chico to one knee, and he asked Michelle Myers, referee, to wade the bout off. The bout stopped at 2:19 of the 4th round. Darren Williams remains undefeated. He's 7-0, 4 KOs, and Marco Mendoza falls to 11-8-1 with 4 KOs. So a good quality win for Darren Sweet Tay Williams at this point in his career. And opening bout tonight, Cornell Hitman Hines out of Washington, D.C. Of course, he's trained by the International Boxing Hall of Famer Mark Too Sharp Johnson, and he scored a 4-round unanimous decision over Samuel Forjo of Bronx, New York, by way of Ghana. And I think the Hines camp wanted their fighter to do a little bit more than he did tonight. He did do enough to win. He won by shutout across the board, 40-36. And he went past the first round for the first time. His first 2 bouts were both first-round knockouts. But I think there were times where I think the Hines camp wanted him to do a bit more.
Exactly. Well, Hines, to me, it seemed like his corner seemed like they were getting frustrated. Mm-hmm. Because to me, visually, he wasn't using his jab like he was supposed to. He was a taller fighter fighting against a shorter guy. Mm-hmm. And he wasn't setting things up properly. Right. He didn't establish himself in the first round by using that jab. And then he found himself being more desperate, looked like when he was going to the body. And that's what seemed like was happening then.
So once again, all 3 judges, Tammy Jenkins, Wayne Smith, and Dave Brazlow, now they scored about 40-36, all in favor for Cornell Hines, who's now 3-0, 2 KOs, and Samuel Forjo is 0-4. We're going to try to get Tierra Brown over here to see if we can get a quick interview with her. And again, another quality performance for her. I mean, she just put on a great show tonight. And again, I think the Bella camp has to be very impressed with what they have in the name of Tierra the Dark Menace Brown. So we can get her over here real quickly. We are pretty much, of course, June being over, we have some bouts coming up in July outside the area. We'll talk more about it in just a moment. But once again, Tierra Brown, we have many fans who are here. Again, a lot of her co-workers from the Metropolitan Police Department are here tonight. And we're going to try to bring Dark Menace over. She is, again, very popular boxer, of course. And she, again, it was interesting to see because tonight a number of her friends were here. I think Raquel Miller was here. Of course, Franchon Cruz DeZern was in attendance. Former world champion and DC Boxing Hall of Famer Israel Gerger Wynn was here. So a lot of those boxers who have paved the way for folks like Tierra Brown were here tonight to see her, and they'd have to be very impressed.
Let's go. Tierra, what I do?
And so we're going to try to bring Tierra over if we can. She's all over the place here. Come on in.
They want me to walk down the stairs again.
Oh, okay. All right. So, right here joining us at ringside after a really quality performance tonight in the main event, 5th round TKO, the Dark Menace, Tierra Brown from Bladensburg, Maryland. Congratulations, Tierra. Great bout.
Thank you. I'm glad everyone had a great time tonight. I had a fantastic job tonight.
What was the key in the bout for you? Look like those body shots were really working well. But what was the big key?
I was trying to use my jab more because, jab sets up a lot of things. And oftentimes fighters, we feel as if the jab is not working when really it is. So I focused on the jab and then ripping to the body.
No question about that.
And that's what I noticed. I noticed even when the jab wasn't landing, like you said, it was actually setting things up. So now you're done. No more free agency. You looking forward to Lou DiBella?
I am so excited. I was very excited about this fight because I love fighting in the nation's capital. Who doesn't want to fight in the nation's capital? But I'm looking forward to having my first fight with Lou DiBella. I'm so excited. I'm so honored to be in his stable now.
What's the timetable there? Any discussion of timetable?
Well, I know he's looking to start some ballroom boxing in New York. Maybe in August. So hopefully,
Broadway boxing.
Broadway
boxing. Yeah,
so hopefully in August.
Yeah, I saw a tweet. I can't remember exactly what the words, but I saw a tweet that he put out earlier today about I guess he was really excited for you to have this fight coming up. Did you get a call from him before the fight or anything?
Well, he didn't call me, but I read some tweets, and I'm going to give him a call when I leave here.
So
turn this way real quick.
Okay. We'll put you here. Okay. So, again, great performance. I know Brittany was kind of tough.
And she's a tough opponent. I like the fact that she had willpower, and she didn't cave. She gave it her all. I know she trained hard. I trained hard, and I commend her for that. I respect every person that gets in the ring, regardless if I win or not. I respect everyone because I know the struggle of getting up, training hard to fight, so I don't take anything away from her. And I appreciate her coming here to fight me.
And final question, a lot of your fellow, I can better term, female boxers were here tonight. I heard Raquel Miller was here, Franchon Cruz DeZern, and one of the legendary female boxers, Israel Gerger Wynn, was here tonight. So I'm pretty sure they had to be impressed tonight.
Hopefully they were impressed. Every time I fight, I try to put on a great show so I can build my fan base. And I just want everyone to know that when I fight, I'm not just fighting for myself. I'm fighting for my family, my friends, and my fans, because like I'm working hard. They work hard, too. They save their money. They buy tickets. They come out, So I just appreciate everybody.
All right. Good enough. We'll let you celebrate with your fans here. Thank you so much for joining us. Once again, great performance. 5th round TKO for Tierra Brown as she stops Brittany Cruz out of Denver, Colorado tonight and raises the record now to 5-0 with 3 KOs. And as we finish up tonight, got a couple things. June is over. Good June for us, but things come up in July. Not so much in the area, but a couple big bouts coming up. Lamont Roach Jr. has a big bout coming up on ESPN, coming up, I believe, July 20th.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the WBO title again. Right. I think it's up on the
national title.
It's going to be on, and I think it was against, was it Cruz?
Yeah. I don't think it's the same guy.
But it's going to be definitely a different fighter. Right. Actually, I can tell you.
It's going to be in Cancun. It will be in Cancun, Mexico, and it will be televised by ESPN, not ESPN Plus. A lot of people have the ESPN Plus situation, but this is going to be ESPN coming in on, I believe it's Friday, July 20th. It'll be Lamont Roach Jr. taking on Davey Basa of Mexico, and that'll be in Cancun on Friday, July 20th. It'll be televised live on ESPN2. Then on Saturday, July 26th, from the from Cleveland, Ohio, the center there. I cannot remember the location of about, but it's going to be in Ohio, and that's going to be Missouri, Independence, Missouri, I believe it is, and that's the bout. and that's going to be a bout between Scott Cujo Sigmund and Slick Nick Kisner, and that's going to be an interesting bout there, no question about that, and that'll be coming up on Saturday, January 26th. It'll be in the same location where, here it is, July 26th from the Hollywood Casino in Columbus, Ohio. That's where it is, Hollywood Casino, Columbus, Ohio. Slick Nick Kisner, 20 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. And Scott Cujo Sigmund, 32 wins, 12 losses, and 1 draw. These guys are friends. A lot of people like who they are, like each other. They like each other, but it's going to be all about business coming in on Saturday, July 26th from the Hollywood Casino in Columbus, Ohio. So those big things, and then there's some local boxing coming up in August. We're hearing about, so we'll give you the details on that as soon as we get it right here on Boxing on the Beltway and on Pro Am Fight Talk. So we'll see what happens. And then on September 29th, there's a card coming up at Rosecroft Raceway in Fort Washington, Maryland. No word yet who's going to be on that card, but we'll find out about that there. But we got to go through August 1st, August 4th. They talk about one at Dulles Sportsplex, another card that Tony Jett is putting on in mid-August. So a lot going up in the next couple months here around the Beltway. And that will do it here from the Sphinx Club in Washington, D.C. Remember, the Boxing on the Beltway post-fight wrap-up show brought to you by Real-Time Pain Relief. Go to freepainoffer.com, buy $10 worth of Real-Time Pain Relief. You get a free $10 tube of Real-Time Pain Relief. Rub it on, the pain is gone in real time. And by DeborahSpears.com, great jewelry as well as weight loss secrets on Deborah, D-E-B-R-A Spears.com. For Juan Marshall, I'm Gary Digital Williams. Thanks for joining us, everybody. And always remember to keep supporting the best boxing in the world, the Boxing Along the Beltway. Thanks for listening. Take care.